All too often, we look at someone and judge them by what we think their situation in life is. In this video, I want to challenge the way we perceive success and failure in our lives. We all do it, judging others based on their jobs, possessions, or social standing. But what if I told you that success and failure are not inherent qualities, but merely events in our life's journey? Think about it. We all label an executive getting a promotion as a success. But is the promotion that person's success, or is it just an event? But what if in order to get that promotion, he neglected his family and his marriage fell apart? Or look at it another way, we might see a road sweeper or bin man as a failure because of how we see their job. However, he may have a loving family awaiting him when he gets home. They may have a relationship with their spouse that makes them smile and laugh together on a regular basis. I wouldn't see that as a failure. I've learned that success and failure are not who we are, but rather the events that shape us. In my own life, I've experienced highs and lows, from thriving in business to facing the loss of everything. But through it all, my core values and identity remained unchanged. As we grow older, we need to realise that people aren't successes or failures, events and actions are. I've come to understand that success is a journey, not a destination. It's not about how high we've risen, but about the events and actions along the way. Failures, far from defining us, offer valuable lessons and opportunities for growth. The concept of a circle of success underscores that success is continuous, requiring ongoing effort and motivation. It's not about resting on laurels, but about consistently trying, failing, learning and trying again. The highs and lows are a part of the process. Some things work, some things don't, but you've got to keep going. The more you do, the more things work, and in the end, you've become successful. Unfortunately though, the circle of success works both ways. As I said earlier, you can sometimes be successful because of the things you do. You become motivated by following that process. Then, when you stop doing the things you'd been doing, motivation drops. And because motivation drops, you do less of the things, so your motivation drops again. And as your motivation drops, you procrastinate. You stagnate. You stop getting ideas. You stop thinking positively, and you end up back where you started, or sometimes even worse off. And the only way you can get better again is to keep doing. And it's in the doing that you get the success. If you're finding this video of value, please feel free to hit that like button. It lets me know that the content I'm providing is worthy of your time. Speaking of which, if you're new here and liking the content, subscribing and hitting that bell twice will keep you in the loop whenever I post a new video. One more thing. Feel free to make a comment below and become part of the conversation. I always try to reply, as your input is most welcome. Now, let's get back to it. Success is a pervasive thing. It turns heads when it happens. I've certainly done it internally as well. When I was younger, I can remember thinking that I was the bee's knees when things were going well. That's why I felt so bad when things went wrong. But let's take a step back for a moment. We're all going to make wrong decisions. We don't wake up in the morning thinking to ourselves, it's a great day to see if I can cock up everything and wreck all the work that I've done. Of course we don't. And yet, we all do it at some stage. It's how life is. The fact is, we make our decisions based on the knowledge we have at that precise moment. And sometimes, we don't know enough. The truth is, it's often we don't know enough. I've never learned anything from any of my successes in life. When it's all honky-dory, I've learned to be aware though, because that's when things can go wrong. When you start to feel as though you're a success, you can take your foot off that pedal. And if you do it too often, that's when things can trip you up. But I can honestly say that when I've failed, that's when I've learned those life lessons that have made me uncomfortable. It's at those times when I've had to look inward and see where I've gone wrong, think about it, and then adjust and start again. The things that happen to us are what shape us. Our ego is what makes us think we're successes or failures. And when we think we're one or the other, it's about perception. Compared to whom? Where's the baseline? Success isn't about comparisons or societal standards. It's about self-perception and personal values. I've realised that kindness, hard work and respect matter more than the external achievements. We're all a work in progress, experiencing successes and failures, but what truly matters is how we see ourselves. In conclusion, let's redefine success. It's not a static state, but it's a dynamic journey. Embrace that circle of success, learn from your failures, and focus on the values that make you who you are. Remember, it's not about being labelled a success or failure by others. It's about respecting yourself and doing your best. And if you click up there, I'll tell you 5 reasons why your job doesn't define your identity.